Hi, I'm Kelly. Chris and Jessica have asked me to teach you a little about FHA mortgages today. These mortgages are beneficial for many buyers and especially first-time home buyers, so take 4 minutes today and learn all about them right here with me. FHA mortgages were created in 1934 by Congress under President Franklin D. Roosevelt, as part of the National Housing Act. The act established the Federal Housing Administration, FHA, to improve housing conditions and standards, as well as to provide a system of insurance for mortgages. At the time, the housing market was in the midst of the Great Depression and many banks were hesitant to make home loans due to the high risk of default. The working population in the United States at the time was estimated to be 52.5 million people, and 2 million construction workers had been laid off, causing massive economic defaults. By insuring mortgages, the FHA made it less risky for lenders to finance home purchases, which helped to stimulate the housing market and increase homeownership. An FHA mortgage is a type of home loan that is insured by the Federal Housing Administration, FHA. The FHA is a government agency that is part of the Department of Housing and Urban Development, HUD. An FHA mortgage is a government-backed loan, which means that the lender is protected against loss in the event of a borrower default. Because of this insurance, FHA mortgages can have more lenient qualifications than a traditional mortgage. This includes lower credit score requirements and a lower down payment. Borrowers can also include closing costs in the loan amount. FHA loans are intended to help lower-income and first-time homebuyers enter the housing market, by making the process of purchasing a home more affordable and accessible. To qualify for an FHA mortgage, borrowers typically must meet the following requirements: have a valid Social Security number, be a lawful U.S. resident, be of legal age to sign a mortgage in your state, have a stable employment history, have a credit score of at least 500, although some lenders may require a higher score, have a debt-to-income ratio of no more than 43%. Have a down payment of at least 3.5%. The property must meet certain condition requirements. It's worth noting that these are general guidelines and specific qualifications can vary based on lender and circumstances. Also, while FHA loans are intended to help first-time home buyers, there is no such requirement to obtain the loan. Additionally, those who are using FHA loans to purchase a property must occupy it as their primary residence, and certain types of income and assets may not be considered. It's also good to know that some lenders may have more stringent requirements for qualifying for an FHA loan. If you have questions about whether you qualify for an FHA mortgage, it's recommended to speak with a lender directly to discuss your options and the specific qualifications for the loan. Thanks for listening and learning more about FHA mortgages with me today. If you are ready to talk more about your home ownership goals, contact Barton Realty today. We would be happy to help you find the right lender. Barton Realty is the key to all your real estate needs.